Welcome to the RepairQ onboarding video series. This video will be showcasing a return repair and what to do if a customer comes back in with an issue on a repair that you completed. Your first step will be to locate that original repair ticket. You can do that in a couple different ways. You can come up here and click on Tickets, search for it within Tickets. You can search for that particular customer within your Customer section, or you can utilize the universal search bar up here at the top. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. The default is going to be to search tickets. Now you can search tickets by the customer's name, customer's phone number, or the actual ticket number. If the customer has their receipt with them, the easiest way to do it would be to scan that barcode on the ticket or type in that ticket number right here. If they don't have their receipt, easiest way to search is going to be by their name or phone number. So I'm going to type in anything that I want to search for. This is going to be a last name search, and it will search for any ticket that has that last name attached to it. So you type it in, and you can either hit return on the keyboard or click search here. You can also search inventory, customers, or billing agents up here. We're just going to leave it as tickets for right now and click return. Now it's going to pop up and show me any ticket that has that last name in it. It's not going to show you every ticket for this particular customer. It's just going to show you every ticket for that last name. So if there's multiple last names, it'll show the entire list of everything with that last name in it. Now, if we need to figure out which ticket it was, you can just kind of look through them and figure out what they are. So these are going to be the ticket types up here. This was a sale. This was a sale. This is a trade-in. This is a refurbishment, and here's a repair. Okay, so the customer brought back in an iPhone 6. You can hover the mouse over here. It'll show you the IMEI. And that's the correct device that we're going to work with. So if you want to make sure that that's the actual repair, you can either click on the ticket number on the left side and it'll open it up, or you can hit the little magnifying glass to view the ticket. We're going to go ahead and view it to make sure that that's the right one. Alright, looks like it was an iPhone 6 LCD digitizer replacement, and they're bringing it back in because the display is separating from the frame, a common issue with this particular model. So, we're going to come up here to the top right and click on this little return repair button. It's that orange and white icon with the circle with almost full circle around it. And click that button and it'll start that return repair. Now this generates a new ticket. It's a return repair ticket. It's a different type of ticket from an actual repair. And your options are somewhat limited, but it does exactly what you want it to do. Okay, so we're going to locate the device that we want to do this actual return repair on. Looks like this particular customer has only brought in one device. It's an iPhone 6, space gray, 64 gig. If there was multiple devices that they've brought in, they would all show up here in this list, and you would just check the box on which one it is. Since there's only one, it defaults to check this one. Now here we're going to put what the actual problem is. Why do they bring it back? Why are they doing this return repair? So I'm going to put display is separating from frame. And we're going to apply those diagnostics. Now we scroll down to replacement items here. Here we're just going to select which item we're going to replace. So we're not going to be replacing the service. That will stay the same. But we are going to be replacing this part. The iPhone 6, frame assembly, black. We're going to click replace item here, and a box will pop up asking you to determine whether the original item was damaged or defective, and a box to select which supplier it came from. Now if you had your supplier selected in the beginning, it would automatically default to what that supplier was, but if it wasn't selected properly from the get-go, you can define it here. So if it's one that you didn't assign a supplier to, but by opening it up inside you see that it has a sticker on it from a particular vendor, you can select that vendor here, and here's where you're going to put a note on that item. So we're going to type display separating from frame. Now with this one, since it's been less than X amount of days for your supplier's your supplier's return policy, this one's probably going to be RMA. So you can select defective item, initiate RMA. If it's something that's physically damaged that you're not going to be able to send back and you want to write it off as shrinkage, you can change it to damaged here. So for this particular one, we're going to keep it as defective. When we click this update and replace item, it's going to pull this item out of this ticket and add in a replacement instead. So it just added another item to this ticket, iPhone 6 digitizer frame assembly black, and it's waiving the charge for it. So it's making it equal $0 over here in the balance. And then you can fill out your checklist if you need to and close the ticket once that repair is done. If it's in repair, you mark it as in repair, ready for pickup, mark it as ready for pickup, or closed, you can close it out. You can print a receipt for this if you'd like, or an invoice for your customer, send notifications, or just leave it the way it is. Some customers don't like that, some do. It just depends on them. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.